So hello guys, today we'll work on some tests, etc. Yesterday I was having a birthday, that's why I wasn't streaming. As you can see, I have a bunch of failed tests and I'm working with Claude Code to fix them. And we also will check the new stuff I found here, Serena. My friend shared me that he is using the Serena. It is MCP that improves the performance of your coding agent. It supports a bunch of languages, as you can see, and technologies. One sec, I will show you. Just for example, let's enter Dart. So as you can see, language service provides support of these languages here. So it's Python, TypeScript, JS, Rust, C++, C#, Dart, Clojure. So actually it covers all things I need. I have already wasted a bit of time to set up the Serena for this kind of application, Subber Tracker. But I will show you how to set up it a bit later. I mean from the start. So I don't know how long I will stream today, because I don't have any plan, just some work on the tests here for the Subber Tracker, because we have a very nice performance of the Subber Tracker everywhere. I would like to, mature its code base and have a test, etc. Because it feels like this product will be with me for a few moments more. And for example, the smoke tracker feels like it will not be with me. But let's see. Also, I have this thing and I have a few sales in iOS. But, it's very small amount of guys who are using it, and it is very specific application. Also, the icon of this stuff is not working well. Actually, let's try to improve the icon maybe. But let's do this after some tests. So we have Python tests right now. Let's check how we complete this. As you can see, I have memories of Serena here saved in some documents files. We have a service layer testing now. We have sobriety data testing, some achievement testing, financial data testing, and we have some test runners that run everything. So let's try to run this test once again. And I will tell my friend, so all tests are passed. As you can see, tests are very simple. We are writing something. We are actually testing the framework, but it's not bad because I haven't wasted any time on this by myself. It was accomplished by the Serena, so yeah. Good morning, Eugene. How are you? As you can see, I'm using the Serena for my Subber Tracker already. I have activated this project and it is working very well. For Dart, it feels like it is working much faster. I'm using the Claude Code for now, not the codex, by the way, because I've paid $100 and I want to use it actually, because for some moments before I haven't used it and I'm kind of feeling this is dumb that I'm not using it at all. Serena is a good addition for Claude Code or Codex. Yes, I absolutely agree with you, it feels like that. I really like the memory organization that is provided from the box. Like it is dividing the stuff by files, it is all automated. So yeah, it feels like it is very nice. As you can see, I have added the test for the Subber Tracker. I don't know if it is something cool, but anyway, let's have some tests. So we have basic tests. Let's add some widget tests maybe. Should be cool. health integration is not needed here. Expert, we have expert Apple Watch, standalone watch app for quick check-in. Maybe actually watch app for the sober tracker is not bad, because sometimes you just want to have a one button. Actually, it is a one button application, so why not? But database we remove from shared preferences to SQLite for better performance. Nice joke, nice joke. So onboarding flow can be improved for sure, and animation polish. I have Polish friends. Animation polish should be also very nice, because, you know, UI is very important. That's why it's super cool. But let's first add the test for the widgets, and after that we will polish some animations, and after that I will switch to the icon generation for WinFast, and maybe after that we will record some sober tracker promotional video, because today I have a 7 days without alcohol, so I need to post something about this stuff, and I won't post something about this stuff. And I can also record the first video about sobriety. It will be very I will be very like shame. But I need to start to record some live videos for my TikTok and Instagram, because they are, you know, rising. And I also need to plan the podcasts. But my podcast friend Mari is enjoying her vacation somewhere, and I don't have her on my, like, I'm not connected with her right now, so I cannot discuss the next podcast timing. So Eugene, are you asleep, or you already awake, or you don't understand still? Because sometimes I don't understand your routine, you know. You are always not sleeping, or you are always sleeping. So yeah, I don't know. So let's check. We are removing some stuff from here. Maybe it's needed stuff, by the way. Create mock sobriety date. I am hard worker and engager, as you know. Yeah, I know, but you should sleep. You should sleep, because without sleep there is no reason to be anyone. As you can, there is a fresh, I think, learnings that 5 hours or 6 hours of sleep for 1 year can shrink down your life expectancy for 2 or 3 years, something like that, or maybe even more. So yeah, sleep is very important. And we should sleep more, not less, like it's propagated by some guys that live on coke or something, like, or have some genetic mutation that allows them to, you know, sleep for 5 hours. For me, the 7 is like nice number. I almost never hit 8. But maybe I should try. And I have a very decent parameters of sleep right now, like 2 hours of deep sleep and around 2 hours of REM sleep. So I'm pretty refreshed, and I think it is something I need to propagate more. So yeah. For some reason we're removing the start date to simulate. Oh, okay, we're simulating this new streak. Actually, as you can see, I am streaming on Mac. I almost stopped using the Windows because we are not gaming, but I hope we will game today. But if you are sleeping, we will probably not have a game session today, because we will wake up at the moment I will go to sleep. But anyway, maybe we'll play with Edward in Overwatch or something like that. So we are working on some tests for the widgets. As you can see, we don't have widgets tests, and widgets are native stuff, so it is harder to test them. But Flutter test frameworks have something to help us. We can, seek for the widgets by using the title. We have some metadata available. So the integration tests and UI clicks, etc. can be easily tested in Flutter in much more easy manner than in Android native. But Compose is working very well too. So, but I don't see any reasons to use the Compose, by the way. Because you have React Native, you have Flutter. For some, why you would like to write the code in Kotlin and have worse widget amount and worse development experience just because you would like to use Kotlin? This is very strange for me. And Dart is improving very fast. The 3.9 version is very cool. So I can easily recommend everyone to try the Dart and Flutter. And I rate it better than React Native, because React Native is JavaScript. That's why I cannot recommend it to anyone. Or even worse, the TypeScript. TypeScript is a very, very bad designed language in my opinion. Now I'm working much more in TypeScript and I already hate it. Dart is much simpler and its type system is much better because it's not like a fake. You have a sound type system, you have like it is true, it's not fake, yes, it's not like some text processing type inference. It's a compilator support, etc. So I feel like Dart is much better and Flutter is also much better. This is one use case. Two use cases for React Native in my opinion. When you have a lot of React developers in your team, and also when you have some very rich web view components, because you can use some like Draft.js or something, and it is probably will work better for your application, because you can just use the same libraries for your front-end, web front-end, and the mobile front-end. But in other cases, it seems like Flutter and Dart much better. So I don't think like that anyone should use React Native at all. But okay. But for sure we have some, legacy problems, of course. That's why there is always a niche for any language that you can imagine. So yeah, let's check actually what we have here, because I was remembering that yes, this thing is in review. And what about this stuff? In the meantime, we are creating the achievement tests. So let's see. It is also waiting for review, so nothing is happening. We can work on meditation, by the way. We can fix some problems in the neck application, but I would like to improve the WinFast tracker, because as you can see, the icon of this tracker is very, very bad. That's why I probably should like fix it or something. So yeah, let's try to do so. We can probably like work on this already. So let's try. Let's open it here. Fast pass, I think it is called. Yes. So let's open it. Let's see what we have here. We have icons. We have this app icon. Let's post it to the Cloudy. Let's ask Opus about how we can improve this icon. How we can improve this icon for ASO purposes. And let's pour the app title, by the way. so it like will have some additional information. And like this, because this icon is very bad, so let's check how we can improve it. And let's try actually improve it. So we are writing the tests here, and we are running already tests here. We have some errors, and we are fixing it in the loop. So let's read something. Show title test, existing string flow action button not typable, blah blah blah. Achievement dialog is appearing. The test timer out due to animations. I don't believe him. But let's have our trust here. So let's just pour this thought process to the generator of icons. For example, ChatGPT for us. So let's just paste it here and generate icon based on these thoughts. So it will do something, and we will check the results. The achievement dialog has complex animations that make a change in the test. Let's mark this as complete with simple approach and move to completing the widget test use case. Very, very strange. But let's see. I mean, like, we can probably fix this in future. So anyway, we are just removing this dialog test. Good news. Good news. Nah. But anyway, tests for the achievement dialog is not super important. So what we have here, I don't think this stuff is better, by the way. I think it's still very bad. I don't like it. You know, it is too complex for icon. Good news, next stream will be about game dev. Maybe yes, because I don't have like more ideas. And I was working on bunny stuff. So probably we can, you know, have a bunny boom update stream. So why not? Alexander Larionov writing me. Maybe we will have some call soon. But I don't know. But we should. We have some such plans. So he writes text. So let's see. Maybe I will have a little break, but let's see. Oh. So, okay. I have no idea for the next game, Bars out. So, describe your idea in more details. So let me test the tests, yeah, if they're just working. Let's run some tests. All tests passed. So what is next? And let me read the Alexander stuff. He's going to eat, that's fine. Boogieing. So the icon was still shit, by the way. Oh, this icon is better, right? I like it much better. Let's like see. This was before, this now. Okay, better, I think. The game is about post-apocalyptic world where people will be replaced by badgers, and badgers become consequence. So it's not bad. Maybe we can use this stuff. Let's check this icon, how it looks like. It's look like this. User places badger, leaves his shelter. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's too hard for me to develop, I think. So, integration test. Okay, let's continue integration test. The badger verse is nice, but you know, you need to have to be an artist to develop it. Maybe I can become some artist. Maybe it's not as problem as I think, as big as problem as I think. But maybe I should not waste the time on it. Yeah, I understand. But you know, the animation should be very nice, I think. Maybe we can have some static quests with badgers. I mean, like the first game can be very, very simple, dumb visual novella or something like that. Offline first architecture, but I already have offline first architecture. And I have onboarding already. So animation, Polish animation for my friend Eduard is still looking at us. Could you make this icon without any background? White background. Like it is full width. But maybe it will not. But we'll try to achieve this. Early mornings and late nights a life hack. Late nights? I don't think so. Early mornings and late nights? You mean 5 hours of sleep? Just me, or is anybody experiencing cursor? Okay, this account is popular, we need to do something. No, I don't, because I actually use cursor to run Claude Code. So for some reason I have music louder in my phones right now. So Eugene, as you can see, I'm using the Super Whisper. It is very, very cool. And you can talk with your chats or with your anyone. You can shit post as much quicker pace. Yes, I am using Super Whisper. Very, very cool, and it is free for my, you know, scope of work. It is free mode is working just well. Maybe I can try to record audio from stream, by the way, because I have 4 minutes of pro usage left. Oh no. You can use pro features, but what pro features I'm using? I don't know. I'm not using any pro features. Push to talk. Hold to record, release when done. What is pro features? I haven't used any pro features. Let me go to the website. Can I try for free? Pro features and free tier. Yeah, okay. What is free tier here? Man. Maybe my... run the stream on the YouTube. Next stream will be about working, okay. So it was because of the super whisper then. You cannot use this stuff. I mean for streaming and for super whisper you can have the same device then. So it's shit. I don't like it. So now Super Whisper is using the MacBook speakers because I'm loud. It is working still, but you know it is shit because I cannot use the microphone with streaming, and I don't like it. So we are testing our stuff here. So some integration tests are already working. Let's change this to like this one. We are regenerating the icons and etc. for the fast application. So let's just, you know, test it on the device, on the simulator, for example. Let's check the iPhone here and let's try it. So yeah, Super Whisper is not working very well. Maybe I can overcome this by using some more like black hole to channel virtual input device, but I need to have some tests before and not doing it on stream. Which color do you prefer? What operation system? Why are they asking this? The same question every time. I don't get it. So this thing is working. The build is taking too long. Let me run the Flutter test, by the way, to have a check. So test passed. Let's build the debug version for the integration tests as well. Let's go to this man here. So where is the fast pass? It should be working in this app, in this simulator, emulator. Maybe I have few one, nope. Oh, I haven't waited for it, so okay. The situation with microphone has you know, I don't know how to say it. Confused me, yeah, yeah. So we can buy the Super Whisper for transcribing, but I don't need transcribe still. Maybe in some future, but for now I don't need it. Well, we are running the build. We need to fix build by updating the NDK. Maybe this guy will understand this, but maybe it will not. Anyway, I need to try, by the way, the kind of Super Whisper on Windows. There is no Super Whisper, but they have like a voice input that is working very well in the box. So maybe it will work better, and I will work on games on my Windows, and I will use this stuff. So for some reason the icon is looking bad here. We need to update the launcher color, background color, because now it's very strange, but icon here is better. So we just need to update the splash screen. You need to fix the... Oh, let's try Super Whisper again. You need to fix the splash screen colors because icons now have green color. So it actually has worked, even if I'm using the MacBook microphone. I need to... Maybe I can use the AirPods microphone, by the way, for the Super Whisper. Eugene, if you are still here, could you please test this with me? If the stream audio will be dead, just ping me. So let's try to test it. Let's like say something here. So I'm testing the voice input from the AirPods Pro. Let's see. Air Force Pro. Okay, it's not bad. Here I see this thing is working, but maybe it will be dead in the meantime. But hopefully not. So we need to update the NDK version. Let's update it and build again. This is something we need to do. By the way, now I have a shrinking down guys on the YouTube because I have changed my format and I have changed the content I'm posting, so guys are unsubscribing. But that's actually just fine. So it is building here. Let's go back to our RAMs. Consider it. I can set color and specify image of light glyph. However, it seems only available is filled in green. Which won't work? Yeah, okay, let's see what we'll got here. So there is a very, very hard thought process. We have some changes in our generator configuration. So we are using the green color here. But I think the splash will still not work nice. But let's see. I think splash will have... So we should have a full screen mode, by the way. Maybe. It feels like we will still not have a proper splash for this application. But anyway. Remember in last day? Meal something. Let's brainstorm about supplements for fatigue and brain fog. Actually nothing of this stuff. Just don't drink alcohol and train. That's why, you know, you will achieve results much better than using some stimulants, etc. Because always matters the long distance. There is no point to waste your health on some short distance runs. Because even if you will like have success, you'll waste it on like 1, 2 or 3 years. And if you have bad health during your success years, it just doesn't mean a lot. But it is only my vision, because I'm pretty old already. I'm 36. Not pretty old, but definitely not young. So yeah, that's why I have original thoughts about this. So we need to close this app to be able to test the splash screen. As you can see, okay, it's better, but still like shit. Let's ask our guy to be more cooler. Better, but still shit. So yeah, it is not working well. Let me actually check the stream, as Eugene probably not watching us. Let's check the stream by ourselves if the sound is present. Well, yes. Let me actually check the stream, as Eugene probably all thoughts about this. Okay. Streaming. So here, let's go back to our RAMs. Yeah, it is working. I'm not super happy with the quality of audio noise suppression, by the way, right now. Let me check one more. It feels like I have noises here. Let's see if the sound is present. They have a directed generate icon. Okay, just key typing. Okay, we are still fighting. And we are not using the icons right now here for this stuff. I don't know why. But anyway. Soul Splash. Now you see flat brand green with no image. But I would like to have image. Cool. Thanks. But I need a version of it to use on Splash. Could you please help? Yeah, we need to have a few versions of icons. So maybe this guy, I mean ChatGPT, will help us with this. But maybe not. Okay, I was just reading stuff, nothing important. So let's wait this guy for a while. In the meantime, let's check the super tracker. So we have onboarding tests right now, and we have the whole app tests also. Let's check the onboarding flow. Are we like running it here? Well, it seems so. Maybe, by the way, I should update the icon for the super tracker. I still don't know. Also, I need to plan something on the next week. So stay tuned. Let's go back to the ChatGPT. It's still doing something here. Maybe nothing at all. But let's believe in our guy. Probably something is happening. Oh, maybe we have just stuck and we need to wait for timeout exception. This is also not bad. So we are running this guy here. Let's see what we have in our to-dos list. It's a lot still. We need to track result test, achievement unlock test, and financial tracking test. I think financial tracking is not very important as test because it's very simple here. But anyway, if this thing will be automatically accomplished, why not? So next exercising is happening right now. Because it's almost a 1 hour stream. It's time to have some warm up, you know. So I think this guy is just stuck. So maybe we can just stop it and rerun it. But maybe it was working, so sorry guys then. No, it wasn't working, now it is working. So actually, why are we running something? Yes, it seems so. I can see test is running, but getting stuck. Let me check if there might be a build runtime issue by running regular unit test to see if there is a fundamental problem. Maybe it is, maybe it is. So yeah, we have this version of icon, monochrome Y. Very cool, thank you ChatGPT. You are getting closer to me buying your subscription. So let's go back to here. I've added new icon with a monochrome white, blah, blah, blah. So let's ask this guy to add it to the splash screen, so it will be much better. So I'm pretty happy with it. Integration tests, since the integration is taking too long to build and run devices, let me update the to-do list and move on, create a remaining integration test. Yeah, maybe the problem is with building, and because we are running it on some this stuff, it is just breaking. So as you can see, we have some tests passing, but we just don't have time to run all the tests. So let's just move on and believe in our guy. By the way, let's regenerate this stuff here. A strong body, peaceful mind. Yes, that's true. That's true. Feels like AI, so let's use the AI reply. I don't like it. But actually this one is very personal. So yeah, let's use it. I have a dream actually to have a winery in Italy when I will be just, you know, very old. That's why I would wanna watch my health right now. And improve it and blah blah blah. So that's because I would like to have something like that in my very old days. Right now I don't want to have this. So let's rebuild the application and see new icons here. In the meantime, let's check the Claude Code. So it's generating the test, integration test here. So that's nice. Let's go back to the runner here. So it was working on some tests for the integration tests, I mean, but I don't need it to run right now. I need to check if the Serena is working fine with the codecs, by the way, so I will do this today. So as you can see, this thing is working. And we have a splash working well, but I don't like the effect Like it is initially white with the icon, and then it becomes this thing. So I don't know, it is better, so let's commit it, because we have a lot of changes, but it feels like something is off still. So it feels like they initially showing us the white background with the default icon, and then it switched to the proper one. Why is that so? So I think I will not use the integration test, but let's just have them. Because you know they are too slow to use as an indie developer, because we need to iterate fast and blah blah blah. But the unit tests are just fine with me, because you know it's much quicker to run unit tests, and for indie apps it's just fine to have only them. So today I need to post my teeth, by the way, because yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago, I have a very nice okay. The OS animates your home screen icon first, then shows the launch screen storyboard. That first icon on white moment is system control, it can be removed. You can only make the transition feel seamless by matching colors out between the app icon and the launch icon. Yeah, I'm having this bad thing on iOS, so what I need to do? So let me have some resting session. It's 1 hour. Sorry. I update the iOS icon background color to the brown green to remove the initial white color flash. Oh, so it was okay. It was the problem in this place. But I think we should update the adaptive background too. So yeah, it should be better right now. Maybe let's check. This is very, very nice. So we have this integration test. There is a huge. I probably will not run them anyway. at any more anyway, so let's just go on. Okay, so what is next? We still have some nice in the unit tests for our core stuff that are running just fine. And they're passing, so why not? Apple, I don't need this stuff actually. Analytics. I don't know. Maybe analytics is nice. Accessibility improvements also may be nice. But what about animations you have proposed before? Because it has proposed some animations. So maybe it should be working just fine. So this icon, as you can see, changed too. But it is nice for us. I like this color more. I'm trying to close the app. Yeah, finally. Oh, sorry. Finally, it is working. As you can see, it's still bad. I don't know why. Maybe we need to remove completely all the stuff here. Yeah, we need to flutter clean, flutter pub get, and then run iOS. So let's remove this app too. And leave this like flutter pub get. So we cannot do pub get because I have updated something. Okay, I have a problem in this stuff here. How to upgrade packages. Report generator. Maybe this. I have a like older Flutter. Oh, stop. We should just use this stuff here. Yeah, I have a pinned version of Flutter here because we have an old package that I cannot update easy in this repository, and I don't have such plan. So yeah. And now let's build it. So let's try. Should be working. I don't know still, but let's try. So what about collection information? Let's remember that this thing can be used for Serena without any problems. So we are expecting the animation usage, and we will try to improve the animations here because animations are very nice and it is something user actually see and not something that anyone is not seeing, like tests, for example. That's why it's very important to have a nice animations. So we still have a nice params for the reels. It's still growing, so it's very nice. Maybe we will hit 100k of views. For my size, it is very big. Would you like to see Miss Sharon Hayes check-in button, feedback, tactile person range with haptic, mood button, selection animation, 3 count, third tab switch, and micro animation, pull to refresh, loading states. Yeah, let's go. Why not? Because why not? So what about this stuff here? We are still building. Nope. So as you can see, it was working fine, but maybe it will again show the white stuff. Let's try. Oh my god, I hate this so much. Oh, we have a shortcut. So it's white and then, okay. So I still see this strange stuff with like iOS showing the icon and white background. Maybe we should, you know, make the round icon for that stuff. For example, like in my some default animation is happening. And it is cool when you have a white icon, but it's not cool for me because I don't have it right now. So we are adding the some animation. We have some plan and we started to implement it one by one. Not bad. So maybe it will help, I don't know. We are modifying the storyboards. And for this stuff, we need to import haptic feedback. Or create it. Okay, it was imported. Okay, let's just wait. So it feels working. And let's do this stuff. FVM Flutter Green. FVM. FVM Flutter Pub Get. And now let's try to run it once again. Let's remove it initially. Let's try to run it once more. Let's check here if we have something. And maybe we have something here. And I need to brag about my new icon. So yeah, this is some of the I like. It is very important to do. I don't know, maybe I should like live in Georgia, by the way, and learn language. I have friends here and everything is just fine. And it feels like you can have business here and just work and start new life. And English level is very nice in younger generation. And in 10 years I can pretend for the citizenship. I don't know. So what we have here? We have this stuff. It's still this problem. Yes. So let me check Sanya. I have checked him. 5 minutes of the stream remaining then. And in the meantime, let's fix our icon here. And we are also modifying the chicken dialog for the animations. As you can see, we are having much more animation right now. So it should be better. And strict number count will also be animated. So it should be like very, very nice. Pull to refresh, I don't know. Probably we don't need this. Because we don't have any networking in this app. So pull to refresh what? I expect the iOS asset package to check what's launch background, launch match current, etc. I think it is the iOS default mechanism, so I don't know how to fix it yet. But let's try. What are you seeing is this icon zoom stage that appears before launch. It always show up the icon loud. Reduce the white flash and ensure perfect visual match. iOS app icon uses a white glyph on green background. The best mitigation is keeping icon and launch screen identical. Can we have a circle icon to overcome this problem? It feels like very dumb to have rectangular angles. So I will need to end the stream soon. I will continue. I just need to have a call with my friends. So have a nice day. Today I will have a new stream. And of course you will see this.